Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth, and fancy seeing you here. And you are very welcome, my friends. Is that rude? Me pointing? Is that what I do now? Point. Anyway, forget me trying to impersonate David Tennant in Doctor Who. This is a massive day, DCEU fans, because Variety are confirming that Idris Elba has been cast to replace Will Smith as Deadshot. Now, with Arrow being cancelled, does this mean we could be getting an Arrow movieverse in the DCEU? And Kevin Sugihara, the very same Kevin Sugihara who decided Justice League should be under 2 hours long, could be very quickly removed from Warner Brothers. Of course, that will be very good news. But let's start with the big news that the phenomenal, fantastic Idris Elba has been cast as Deadshot and will be replacing Will Smith. Now, Warner Brothers, Walter Hamada and James Gunn have acted very quickly to deal with this situation after they found out last week that Will Smith couldn't be involved because of a scheduling conflict, if you believe that. Now, this is what Variety is saying. Idris Elba is joining the squad. Sources tell Variety that Elba is Warner Brothers' choice to replace Will Smith as Deadshot in the Suicide Squad sequel. Smith had to bow out of the upcoming DC Comics movie due to scheduling conflicts, and the studio moved fast to find another proven A-lister to replace him before production starts in September. It's currently unknown who will be joining Elba in the sequel, though many believe Margot Robbie will return. She will, as Harley Quinn. James Gunn was tapped to write and direct the film. The release date is currently set for August 6, 2021. The original Suicide Squad starring Smith, Jared Leto, Robbie became a massive box office sensation when it hit theatres in 2016, grossing $746 million worldwide. Elba is also starring in the upcoming Netflix series Turn Up Charlie. So, a very interesting turn of events. I'm shocked. I'm pleasantly surprised. This is really exciting. And you know what? I want Idris to keep his British accent. You're going to say, no, Mick, we've already seen him. He's got an American accent. He's an American character. I know, and he probably will get an American accent. But just imagine Idris Elba with that British Luther type of accent. Very intimidating. Won't happen, but I'm very excited about this casting. This is a great move. This is a really aggressive move by Walter Hamada and James Gunn. You know, quick off the bat, no messing around. They do not want any scheduling delays because they've announced the movie. It's out in 2021. They don't want any delays, and this is different to what the DCEU used to be. One problem, and it will be pushed back. Not anymore. They've got a list of films they want to get out there. This film is happening. You don't mess about with people like James Gunn. This is awesome news. It's a great piece of casting, and I love Will Smith, and I love Will Smith as Deadshot, but he won't be missed. Not with Idris Elba. I said it from the beginning. I wasn't that bothered about Will Smith not being involved. Even if Deadshot wasn't going to be involved, I wasn't that bothered. But this is a brilliant piece of casting, and I don't think they're going to make any kind of long drawn-out reason why they look different. It's just a recast. It's as simple as that. He will slip into the role. Everyone's going to love Idris Elba. Idris Elba will be a better Deadshot than Will Smith. It's as simple as that. I know a very controversial comment and opinion, but I'm very excited. Whoa, let me get my breath back. Right. Kevin Sugihara is allegedly accused of sexual harassment. Now, it's a bit messy. Let me explain to you how Hollywood works. Sex for favours has been happening for a very long time. Sexual harassment in Hollywood has been happening for even longer. Now, we must say this is all allegedly. We don't know. So right now, Warner Brothers are going to investigate this. Let me explain something to you. Before I even started a YouTube channel, I was telling you guys over on Twitter, Warner Brothers, after the failure of Justice League, would find a way to move Sugihara out of the company. He's had very little to do with the running of the DCEU since Justice League. I can guarantee you of that. So, what do I think is going to happen? He'll leave. He'll leave Warner Brothers. Now, normally this will take a while, but because we got Shazam releasing in just under a month. They won't want to mess about. They won't want a cloud. Right, Sugihara will be moved on. Now, Kevin's been great for Warner Brothers. He really has, and we must remember that. But you can't go around, if it's true, sexually harassing people. I'm sure Kevin's got bigger problems than worrying about me talking about this. But it's allegedly, I must say that. We don't know for sure. Let me explain to you what happens in big business. If you're a big deal and if you're needed within a company, these things will be very cleverly covered up and not spoken about. But if you want to remove someone from a company and they're a bit stubborn and they won't leave themselves, you'll find something. You'll find a way to maneuver them out the company. And for me, this is what's happened here. So well done. This is great. I think a lot of us blame him for the mess that was Justice League. And finally, justice is going to be done. So I'm really happy about that. So last night I did an emergency video about Arrow being cancelled after season 8. It's going to get 10 episodes. Wow, it's not even going to beat my beloved Smallville. I think this is a big opportunity to have a Green Arrow character within the DCEU. He's a great character. In the first 2 seasons of Arrow, it was really a great job. Stephen Amell was a great Arrow. I didn't think he would be. I mean, I saw him in the Vampire Diaries, but I just thought you're just casting another good-looking CW actor. But he did really well in the first 2 seasons. Unfortunately, it went downhill from season 3. He got very juvenile, very romantic with the Olicity crap. But it was season 1 and 2 of Arrow was very comparable to Batman and The Dark Knight. It was that good. So it's always sad to see a show go and people lose their jobs. But I believe this is a great opportunity. I think Walter Hamada will be very quick to be working out some kind of Green Arrow universe within the DCEU. In fact, the DC Universe banner with all the characters there, Green Arrow, if you look carefully, is there within the background. So then, who would you like to play Green Arrow? Would you like Stephen Amell to continue? Or would you like someone else to come in? Very, 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 very interesting. So what do you think of Kevin Sugihara and the alleged sexual harassment? What do you think as Idris Elba? What do you think of Idris Elba as Deadshot? That's, to me, I'm pumped. When I saw that, I thought, yes, yes, yes. Look, there's not even a debate for me. He's a brilliant actor. He's got a great screen presence. And I think he's going to be awesome. I think he's going to be better than Will Smith. So let me know what you think. Like, share, and subscribe. And let me know what you want me to talk about on the DCEU Daily.